How's it going, movie fans? My name is Jonathan. I'm a man of movies, and today we're gonna get into another one of those live cam FaceTime type movies. Now, the popularity has been gaining with these types of films with Unfriended and Searching not too long ago, and I think that this new medium of storytelling brings a new interpersonal way of experiencing characters and stories. And the film we're about to talk about today proves it in one of the most thrilling outings I've had this year. Let's get into.
Amy, what's going on?
I'm gonna treat you like a queen.
Profile is directed and co-written by Timur Bekmambetov, starring Valene, Kane, and Shazad Latif in leading roles, based on the thrilling true story. An undercover British journalist infiltrates the online propaganda channels of the so-called Islamic State, only to be sucked in by her recruiter. There is something so innovative about developing characters and stories instantaneously by displaying Facebook conversations, FaceTime chats, laptop backgrounds, and right out of the gate, we're introduced to our protagonist, Amy, and what her deal is as we see her create the infamous fake Facebook profile page that would impact the rest of her life. From the way she moves her mouse to the way that she throws in typos, you can see that she is panicking about being a potential ISIS recruit. And these FaceTime chats also implement her badass nature of being with this tough exterior that oozes out ruthless ambition to expose this terrorist organization for this article. I do gotta say that within the first act of this movie, it does seem to drag on parts that we don't really need to focus too much on. Like, why do we have to focus so long on one name she picks? And why do we have to see the entirety of the conversation that she has with Valene, the ISIS recruiter? But do not be disheartened, okay? Because the slowness of this film is methodical and it leads up to a jaw-dropping crescendo. The first encounter on Skype between Amy and Valene is so intimidating, and on the big screen it makes your heart race. I don't think there's a moment in this entire film where you can actually relax, because at every moment you have to hold your breath. Whether it's Amy having to mute some music, her denying incoming FaceTime calls, or even her having to perfect this facade of being a new convert to Islam in order to gain Valene's trust and gain more information on how they lure women to go to Syria. All this is complemented with real videos from sites like LiveLeak that heighten up the urgency that Amy has to take this guy and the group he belongs to down. And just at that point, the film subverts our expectations and we start to see that Amy might be falling for this dude. The expert way that Bekmambetov constructs the motif is the point of the narrative. By the end, we get to feel that this is a social experiment of sorts to emphasize that the same way that we were charmed by Valene and the way that he comforts Amy is the same way that these people are luring in women for their organization. And it leaves a shocking ending that is arguably one of the scariest endings of a film this year. And you feel disgusted that you even doubted it for a second. But it's not all despair, because Valene Kane's Amy ends the film with an inspiring message on fear and how that is what gives these people their power, and that we need to strip them of that power by stripping ourselves of said fear. To wrap it all up, Profile is one of the most thrilling films I have seen all year, with terrific performances and high-risk situations that show us humanity's depravity through an unethical, albeit purposeful, relationship of a journalist and a terrorist, where we think it's going to end up one way and are shocked by the film's turned of face and isn't scared to show us the truth no matter how ugly it gets. Profile is a banger. Those are just my thoughts. Hey, what's up, Sean?
What's up, Jonathan? How's it going?
I'm actually finishing up a review right now, and I saw I got the call from you. So yeah, man, how's it going?
Good. So I thought it is about time for us to announce what we have in store for these guys.
I mean, you think it's time?
I'm feeling it. I feel like we've been telling them that they need to be prepared, right?
We've been telling them for a while to be prepared, and I think it's time to show them what this is all about. Yeah.
I agree. It's now or never.
Hello everyone and welcome to Lost in the Reel.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the Upside Down.
How's it going, movie fans? My name is Jonathan, and I am a man of movies.
Hello, welcome to Geeky Hijinks, home of the Mischief Makers.
These last couple of weeks have been a bit weird, to say the least.
Being targeted by a hacker who ended up being a frog under an alien mask and cloak was a revelation that YouTube can be more than what we make it.
Yeah, sorry about that.
But we're happy to announce that the madness isn't over yet.
Well, more like this madness has only just begun.
This experience may have been exhausting and confusing, but it wasn't without purpose.
Because we've been brought together by this, and it's time to make something of it.
We are the Cinema Squad.
We are the Cinema Squad.
We are the Cinema Squad.
Because we are the Cinema Squad. And every month we'll come together to bring you the best in movie content.
Both individually and assembled. Avenger style.
So be prepared.
Be prepared,
Be prepared.
Be prepared.
because we are dying.
Because we're dying
To talk film
With all of you.